Good day everyone, I am Wilfred M. Caras, your Mathematics 4 teacher for today. Before we start our class, let us bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord. O God Almighty, behold us thy loving children, offering thee today our works and studies. Help us, dear Lord, to be obedient to our teachers, kind to our companions, diligent to our studies, that we may merit the blessings for ourselves, our school, and our beloved country, the Philippines. Amen. Ayan, at magsisimula tayo sa pagsusolve at pagbibilang.
Hi kids, welcome to mathematics class. We are now in module 3, comparing and ordering numbers up to 100,000. Every time we look around, we tend to compare things like which one is faster, taller, or bigger. Similarly, we also compare numbers and determine which ones are greater, lesser, or even equal in value. Kapag tayo ay tumitingin sa ating paligid, meron tayong mga nakikita na mas maliit na bagay o kaya mas malaki na bagay. Meron din yung mga pantay. Ganon din sa numbers. Okay, ganon din sa numbers. Merong mas malaki, merong mas maliit, at meron ding pantay or they are called equal. So after going through this module, you are expected to compare numbers up to 100,000 using relation symbols and order numbers up to 100,000 in increasing and decreasing order. Now, let us try to see what you know about comparing and ordering. Which of the following shows correct comparison? Write the letter of the correct answer. For number 1, is it letter A, B, C, or D? For number 2, is it letter A, B, C, or D? Next, number 3. Alin naman dyan ang tama ang comparison? Is it letter A, letter B, letter C, or letter D? Next, number 4. Alin dyan ang tama ang comparison? Is it letter A, B, C, or D? And for number 5, alin dyan ang tama ang kanilang comparison? Letter A, B, C, and D. For letter B, arrange in increasing order. Number 6, 3,200, 3,100, 3,500. Number 7, 4,786, 2,645, 4,991, and for number 8, 18,193, 27,200, and 18,220. Arrange in increasing order. For letter C, arrange in decreasing order. 9, 15,789, 15,987, 15,897, and for number 10, 10,123, 10,321, and 10,213. Arrange in decreasing order. Ngayon ay titignan natin ang mga concept na makakatulong sa atin in understanding, comparing, and ordering numbers. Let's start with letter A. Which number is greater? Write your answers in your notebook. So, ibig sabihin yan, alin sa mga numero ito ang mas malaki? For number 1, 919 and 199. Alin dyan ang mas malaki? Number 2, 1,543 and 1,345. Number 3, 2,400 and 2,433. For number 4, 9,888 and 9,000. For number 5, 15,251 and 51,010. For letter B, write the following numbers in the ladder box: 804, 1,975, 12,002, 999, and 9,685. Start with the number with the smaller value. So, ilalagay natin dito sa umpisa ang pinakamaliit na number. Susunod ang mas malaking number. Susunod naman ang mas malaki pang number. Susunod ang mas malaking number. At sa pinakadulo ang pinakamalaking number. Ngayon ay sisimulan natin ang lesson with the help of story problem. So magbabasa tayo ng story problem. So let us read. Marjorie is a little girl who saves her money because she wishes to buy a gift for her mother. Last April, she saved 687 pesos. This May, she saved 678 pesos. In which month did she save more? So ngayon, sagutin natin ang mga katanungan. What is asked in the problem? Ano ang tinatanong sa problem? What are the given facts that can help you in solve the problem? Ano ang mga nakikita nating mga numero na makapag-solve sa ating problem? What can you say about Marjorie? What kind of child is she? So ano mong sabi niyo kay Marjorie? Isa ba siyang mabuting anak? When comparing two numbers, you can follow these steps. Number 1, align the digits with the same place value. Number 2, starting from left, compare the digits in each place value. Number 3, the first pair of digits that are of different values will determine which number is greater or less. Ngayon, pag-aralan natin ang table sa baba. Okay, when in comparing in hundreds, makikita natin dito, ito ang place ng hundreds and hundreds, dalawang hundreds. So we have 687 and 678. So i-compare muna natin ang hundreds place. Ayan, so since pareho silang 6, pareho sila ng value, pupunta tayo sa kabilang number. Pupunta tayo sa tens. Ito ang tens ngayon. Pupunta tayo sa 8 and 7. Sa inyong palagay, ano ang mas malaki? Yang 8 or 7? Tama, ang mas malaki dyan ay ang 8. So therefore, 687 is greater than 678. Mas malaki ang 687 kaysa 678. In comparing numbers, maaari tayong gumamit ng sign. Okay, so kapag mas malaki ang unang numero kaysa sa ikalawang numero, gagamit tayo ng sign na ito. Itong sign na ito ay tinatawag nating greater than sign. Ito ay tinatawag na greater than sign. Itong sign na ito, siya ay nakabukaka doon sa unang numero kasi yun ang mas malaki. Okay, so 687 is greater than 678. Again, 687 is greater than 678. Kapag kayo naman ay nagkukumpare na mas maliit ang ikalawang numero, gagamit tayo ng sign na ito. Ang sign na ito ay tinatawag nating less than sign. Ulitin ko, kapag ang ikalawang numero ay mas maliit sa unang numero, gagamit tayo ng less than sign. So if you will compare 2,139 and 2,234, we can say that 2,139 is less than 2,234. So mas maliit ang 2,139 kaysa sa 2,234. Kaya ang gagamitin nating sign ay yung less than. tama. Okay, so if the two numbers that you are comparing are of equal value, you can use the symbol equal sign. Ito ang equal sign. So, ang equal sign ginagamit kapag ang dalawang numero ay pareho ng value or they are equal. Gagamit tayo ng equal sign. So, if you will compare 63,143 and 63,143, we can say that 63,143 is equal to 63,143. They are equal. Okay, so therefore, greater than and less than and equal are the symbols we use to compare numbers. Okay, so yan ang ginagamit natin. Ito ang greater than, less than, and equal sa pagkukompare ng mga numbers. Ang mga numbers ay maaari natin i-arrange in increasing and decreasing order. Kapag sinasabi natin increasing order, ito ay magsisimula sa pinakamaliit hanggang sa pinakamalaki. Ngayon, nakikita nyo ba itong mga numero? Meron tayong 23,456, 23,145, 23,523, and 23,034. Sabi dito, arrange the following numbers in increasing order. Ulitin ko, kapag increasing order, magsisimula sa pinakamaliit hanggang sa pinakamalaki. So, ang pinakamaliit dyan ay ang 23,034. Susunod na mas malaki, 23,145. Next, 23,456 at ang pinakamalaki 23,523. So yun ang pinakamalaking number. Ulitin ko, in increasing order, magsisimula tayo sa pinakamaliit hanggang sa pinakamalaki. Kapag sinasabi naman natin decreasing order, ang mga numbers ay magsisimula sa pinakamalaki hanggang sa pinakamaliit. Okay, ulitin ko, kapag decreasing order, mula sa pinakamalaki hanggang sa pinakamaliit na number. Ngayon, tignan natin ang mga numero na ito. Meron tayong 23,456, 23,154, 23,523, and 23,034. Okay, so magsisimula tayo sa pinakamalaki hanggang sa pinakamaliit kasi ito ay decreasing order. So, ang pinakamalaking number ay 23,523. Susunod, 23,456. Next, 23,145 and 23,034. So, nakita ninyo, inuna ang malaki at pinakadulo ang pinakamaliit. Okay, yan ang tinatawag nating decreasing order. Nagsisimula sa pinakamalaki hanggang sa pinakamaliit. Let us see if you already know how to compare and order numbers from 10,001 to 100,000. For activity 1, write the symbols greater than, less than, or equal on the space between the numbers to compare their value. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For activity number 2, arrange in increasing order. 1, 2, and 3. And for letter B, arrange in decreasing order. 4 and 5. Good job, kids! So just always remember, when comparing numbers, we use the symbols greater than, less than, and equal. To arrange numbers in increasing order, compare the numbers and find out which is smaller or greater. Then arrange the numbers from smallest to biggest in value. To arrange numbers in decreasing order, compare the numbers and find out which is smaller or greater. Then arrange the numbers from the biggest to the smallest in value. Ngayon ay titignan natin kung handa na kayo mag-solve ng problem. Read and understand the problem, then answer the questions that follow. A group of teenagers is conducting a tree planting activity. They have 4,579 Nara seedlings, 10,785 mahogany, and 25,090 acacia seedlings. Arrange the number of seedlings in decreasing order. What can you say about the teenagers? What kind of persons are they? Arrange the number of seedlings in decreasing order. You are now ready for the next activity. For letter A, write the symbols greater than, less than, or equal sign on the space between the numbers to compare their value. For letter B, arrange in increasing order. For letter C, arrange in decreasing order. Let us try some more. Read and answer the problem. Number 1, write all the 4-digit numbers that can be formed out of the digits 1, 2, 3, and 4 with no digits repeated, and determine how many of these numbers are greater than 2,300. For number 2, a municipality is implementing a tree planting activity. It has 11,230 Nara seedlings, 32,100 mahogany seedlings, and 23,500 acacia seedlings. Arrange the number of seedlings in increasing and decreasing order. Hi kids! Welcome to mathematics class. We are now in module 4, rounding numbers to the nearest thousands and 10,000s. Good day learners! You have learned from the previous module how to compare and order numbers up to 100,000. This module is about rounding numbers. Rounding numbers is helpful in estimating distance for travel, time needed in doing tasks, things in large amounts, and also in budgeting money. I know you will enjoy this module. After going through this module, you are expected to round numbers to the nearest thousands and 10,000s. Now, let's round Jason's numbers to the nearest thousands and copy the correct number from the arrow. Okay, so itong 73,713. Pag ira-round off mo siya sa 1,000. Okay, alin ba ang tamang sagot dyan? 74,000 or 73,000? Ilagay ang sagot sa inyong notebook. Ganon din ang gagawin dito sa number 2 and number 3. This time, round his numbers to the nearest 10,000s and then copy the correct number from the arrow. So, 10,000s naman tayo ngayon. So, itong 76,345, pag i-round off mo siya sa 10,000, ito ang 10 nasa 10,000 na yan, ano ang katabi niya? 6. Okay, so kapag i-round off mo siya sa 10,000, ano kaya ang magiging sagot? 80,000 or 70,000? So, pipili kayo dyan sa mga numero na to kapag i-round off mo ang number na hawak ni Jason. Okay, so pipili lamang po kayo dyan sa mga arrow kung alin dyan ang tamang sagot. Gagawin niyo din yan sa 5, 6, and 7. Solve the following problems. Number 8. In the 3 barangays of Sorsogon City, 21,897 families received relief goods. About how many thousands of families received the relief goods? Number 9. Ruden always saves money in a bank. For 2 years, he already saved 28,760 pesos. To the nearest 10,000s, about how much money has he already saved in the bank? For number 10, Food Jobs Eatery delivered 35,632 food packs to their customers. About how many thousands of food packs were delivered to the customers? Natatandaan niyo pa ba ang pagra-round off ng mga numbers? Okay, so meron tayong mga halimbawa dito. Rounding numbers to the nearest tens. Okay, tens. So ito ay 53. Kapag i-round off mo ang 53, ito ay magiging 50. Tama. Kapag ito naman ay 57, if you're going to round off to the nearest tens, ito ay magiging 60. Okay, next, how about rounding numbers to the nearest hundreds? Okay, so 346, ito ay magiging 300. Okay, how about 692? Ang 692 ay magiging 700. So, mamaya papag-aralan natin ang mga yan kung bakit siya ay 53 naging 50. 57, ito ay naging 60. 346 ay naging 300 at ang 692 ay naging 700. Mapag-aaralan natin yan mamaya. Ngayon ay tutulungan natin si Jason in rounding off numbers sa kanyang balloons. Let's start with set A. Okay, sabi dito, round each number to the nearest hundreds. Okay, so magsisimula tayo sa 2,524. I-round off natin yan to the nearest hundreds. Next, 457. Next, 874. Next, 1,658. Next one, 917. I-round off natin ang mga yan to the nearest hundreds. Let's proceed to set B. Round each number to the nearest tens. Tens naman tayo ngayon. So magsisimula tayo sa 12,456, 1,578, 6,121, 3,711, and 2,910. I-round off natin yan to the nearest tens. Kayo ba ay tumutulong sa inyong mga magulang? So, paano nyo sila natutulungan? So, ngayon, meron tayong babasahing word problem tungkol dyan. Okay, so handa na ba kayo makinig? Ngayon ay basahin na natin. During weekends, Jason helps his family in their balloons and party needs store. Counts and checks the inflated balloons based on the order of the customer. Before the delivery, at the end of the week, the store delivered 15,678 balloons. About how many thousand balloons were delivered? Tingnan natin kung tayo ay may pareho na sagot. So we can answer the question by rounding 51,657 to the nearest thousand. So ano ang ibig sabihin ng rounding? Rounding is the process of finding the nearest value to a certain number. So ngayon, pag-aralan natin ang number 9. Okay, so sabi rito, to which number is 15,678 closer? 15,000 or 16,000? Saan daw mas malapit ang 15,678? Okay, saan daw ba siya mas malapit? Dito ba sa 15,000? Or dito sa 16,000? Tingnan natin sa number 9. Okay, so ang 15,678 ay mas malapit sa 16,000 kaysa sa 15,000. Since 15,678 is closer to 16,000, we can say that 15,678 becomes 16,000 when rounded to the nearest thousands. Hence, about 16,000 balloons were delivered at the end of the week. We can also round off numbers using the following steps. Number 1, tignan natin kung ano ang place ng i-round off natin. So, halimbawa, ito ay nasa thousands, ito, titignan natin. Yan. Or 10,000s, titignan natin ang katabi niyang number. Kapag ito ay thousands, titignan natin si 6. Okay. Yan, titignan natin ang kanyang katabi. Nakabase sa kanyang katabi ang pagra-round off natin. Okay, kapag ang katabi niya ay 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, ang ibig sabihin nun, magra-round down tayo. Okay. At lahat ng numero na katabi niya ay magiging 0. Pero kapag ang katabi niya ay 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, ang ibig sabihin nun, mag-round off tayo ng number. Mag-add tayo ng 1 at lahat ng katabi niyang numbers ay magiging 0. Okay, so parang ito. Ayan. 15,678. Since ang katabi ng 5 ay 6, ibig sabihin mag-add tayo ng 1 dito kay 5. Mag-add tayo ng 1. Kaya ito ay magiging 16,000. At lahat ng numbers nandito, lahat ng numbers na dyan ay magiging 0. Ngayon ay pag-aralan natin ang table na ito. So, meron tayong numbers, thousands, and 10,000. Magsimula tayo sa 93,856. Kapag ito i-round off natin sa thousands, itong magiging sagot ay 94,000. Bakit 94,000? Ang katabi ng 3 ay 8. So, we're going to add 1. Kaya ito ay naging 94,000. And then, lahat ng katabi niya ay magiging 0. Kapag 10,000 naman, since ang katabi ng 9 ay 3, we're not going to add 1. Mag-round down tayo. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay 90,000. Next, 36,410. Okay, so to the nearest thousands tayo. Okay, since ang katabi ng 6 ay 4, mag-round down tayo. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay 36,000. 10,000 naman tayo. Since ang katabi ng 3 ay 6, nasa group of 5 to 9 siya. Or kapag sinabi natin group of 5 to 9, ito yung 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, mag-a-add tayo ng 1. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay 40,000. Next, 20,917. To the nearest thousand. Since ang 1,000 ay itong 0 at ang katabi niya ay 9, to the nearest 1,000, 9 ang kanyang katabi, mag-a-add tayo ng 1. Kaya ito ay magiging 21,000 at ang lahat ng numero dito ay magiging 0. Next, 10,000 tayo. Since ang katabi ng 2 ay 0, nasa group 1 to 4 siya, ibig sabihin, mag-round down tayo. Okay, ang magiging sagot ay 20,000. Next, 42,732. In thousands, ang katabi ng 2, itong katabi ng 2 ay 7. Nasa group siya ng 5 to 9. Kaya mag-a-add tayo ng 1 sa 2. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay 43,000. 10,000s naman tayo. Since ang katabi ng 4 ay 2, we're not going to add 1. Mag-round down tayo ngayon. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay 40,000. How about 81,357? Okay. So, to the nearest thousands tayo ngayon. Ang katabi ng 1, itong 1,000, ang katabi ng 1 ay 3, round down tayo. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay 81,000. 10,000s naman tayo ngayon. Since ang katabi ng 8 ay 1, hindi tayo mag-a-add ng 1. Mag-round down tayo ngayon. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay 80,000. For activity 1, round each number to the nearest place value indicated. For numbers item 1 to 2, okay, 38,850. Okay, sagutan nyo dito. In thousands, i-round off nyo sa thousands. Pagkatapos sa thousands, sa 10,000 naman. For item 3 to 4, 42,098. Dito nyo isasagot. Ilalagay ang sagot sa thousands and then 10,000. For item 5 to 6, 59,319. Lagay ang sagot sa thousands and 10,000s. And for item 8 to 9, ilalagay natin ang sagot sa thousands and 10,000s. For item 8 to 9, meron tayong 87,274. And for item number 9, the Department of Education released a list of 3,250 approved supplementary learning resources in 2019. That is Department Order number 35 series of 2019. About how many thousands of supplementary learning resources do schools can choose to buy? Yan ang inyong sasagutin. For item number 10, the Langwika Usowers were able to produce 28,614 cloth face masks for frontliners in Laguna. What is 28,614 if rounded off to the nearest 10,000s? And for assessment 1, answer the following using the rules of rounding numbers. Number 1, if the school has 4,768 learners last school year, about how many enrollees do we expect from the learners last school year? Number 2, the COVID-19 cases in the country reached 9,223 on May 3, 2020, according to the Department of Health. How do you give the approximate number of COVID-19 cases in the nearest thousands? Number 3, how do you estimate the amount in nearest 10,000s of the 125,870 pesos donations that a certain barangay received? Number 4, if 61,753 worth of canned goods were donated in a certain city, how do you estimate the amount in the nearest 10,000s? Number 5, if 198,204 households in a province that follows the enhanced community quarantine guidelines will be given recognition for their cooperation, around how many 100,000 households are going to be recognized for their cooperation? Activity number 2. Round each number to the place value of the underlined digit. Number 1, 35,982. Number 2, 82,562. Number 3, 87,567. Assessment 2. Choose the arrow of the correct answer when each number is rounded to its underlined digit. Number 1, 24,782. Saan siya i-round off? 24,000 or 25,000? Number 2, 51,920. 50,000 or 60,000? Number 3, 47,519. 47,000 or 48,000? Number 4, 82,812. 82,000 or 83,000? Number 5, 79,145. Ito ba ay 70,000 or 80,000? I-round off nyo ang mga na-underlined na numbers. Again, how do we round off numbers to the nearest thousands and 10,000s? To round numbers to the nearest thousands and 10,000s, first, identify the rounding place and the digit to the right of the rounding place. Second, if the digit at the right of the rounding place is from 0 to 4, round down the digit at the rounding place or it will remain the same. And third, if the digit at the right of the rounding place is from 5 to 9, round up the digit at the rounding place or add 1 to the digit of the rounding place. Read the situation and complete the table below. The schools district of San Marcelino made a list of their district enrollment from school year 2016 to 2017 to school year 2020 to 2021. 2016 to 2017, 19,427. 2017 to 2018, 26,930. 2018 to 2019, 28,327. 2019 to 2020, 33,528. And for 2020 to 2021, 32,879. Copy and round off to the nearest thousands and 10,000s the school population for each school year. Okay, so yung mga binasa natin kanina ng mga numbers ng school year nila, dito ninyo ilalagay. Okay, yan. For 2016 and for 2017, dito mo ilalagay. Ganun din sa mga sumunod pa na year. And then, after nyo ilagay ang mga numbers of population dito, ilagay naman natin ang kanila, i-round off naman natin in thousands and 10,000s. Ganun din ang gagawin sa 2017 up to 2021. Round each number to the nearest thousands. For number 1, 37,823. Number 2, 98,528. Number 3, 43,106. Item number 4. Sorsogon City received 24,142 kilos of rice donations from private individuals. About how many thousand kilos of rice were donated to the city? Item number 5. For 1 year, the district of Bacon in Sorsogon City planted 78,639 mahogany seedlings. Estimate in thousands the mahogany seedlings planted. For letter B, round each number to the nearest 10,000. For number 6, 67,345. Number 7, 32,649. Number 8, 94,205. And for item number 9, the Mabini National High School has a total of 16,592 volunteers for Brigada Eskwela. Round 16,592 to the nearest 10,000s. And item number 10, there are 72,671 boxes of sardines to be distributed in a certain province. What is 72,671 if rounded off to the nearest 10,000s? Additional activities. For letter A, choose 2 numbered cakes that can be rounded to the given numbers. For number 1, 20,000. Choose 2 numbers. Number 2, 80,000. Number 3, 35,000. Number 4, 29,000. Number 5, 32,000. For letter B, answer the following questions. Number 6, item. What is the biggest number that rounds to 80,000 when rounded off to the nearest 10,000s? Item number 7. What is the smallest number that rounds to the 45,000 when rounded off to the nearest 10,000? 8 to 9. List 2 possible numbers that can be rounded off to 31,000. For number 10, how many numbers can be rounded off to 20,000?